Hello Ride On people. What a fabulous day to be British and living in America. It's April the 12th and today I'm picking up my 2023 Triumph Street Triple RS in cosmic yellow. Now I wasn't expecting it to arrive till June, but stars have aligned and somehow it's here, and I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm just going to go and pay my money, pick it up and enjoy it in the sunshine. I'm super excited, beyond excitement actually. I've had, I know, 35 bikes or so, and the last couple of bikes I picked up, even though they've been quite special, like the Multistrada V4S and the Tiger 1200 Rally Explorer, somehow I've not really been that excited on the day, but today is different. I think this bike is going to be extreme fun. I think I'm really going to enjoy owning it, and I'm looking forward to putting a few miles on it. So stay with me and I'll let you know how I get on in terms of initial impressions. Okay, my brand new 2023 Triumph Street Triple RS in cosmic yellow. Oh my god, this colour is to die for. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. First turn on. Nice. Full tank of fuel, thank you very much, Triumph Roswell. Brand new brakes and tyres, so got to take it a little bit easy. This has got the Pirelli Supercorsa V3s, ideal for the track, but they do require a little bit of warming up on the road, even though it's a beautiful day today. I mean, talk about A1 perfect day to pick up your new bike. Kind of talking, you know, 72, 73 Fahrenheit, blue skies, sunshine. Yeah, everybody's out on their bikes today. Beautiful day. Oh, and this thing is so smooth, so sweet immediately. No miles on the clock, but you know, top gear 50 miles an hour and it's immediately smooth. It just feels fantastic. Feels super light. Oh my god, this colour is just unbelievable. So I've actually seen the red one in the flesh now as well, and it's looking pretty nice as well. Very deep scarlet crimson-y red, very nice, but still a little bit nondescript, you know. In a car park full of, you know, black and red bikes, I don't think it would stand out that much. This yellow really pops, and Gordy, the owner of Triumph Roswell, he described it as a kind of honey yellow with a hint of orange, and I think that's probably spot on if the camera doesn't quite do it justice. And it's very metallic, so kind of looks great indoors in the showroom, but when you see it actually outside in the sunshine on a clear day like today, you know, on the edges you really see the metallic fleck, and it really does pop. It really looks very nice. Track, rider, rain and road. Some blues and twos coming. This bike immediately feels super agile. It really does. All the controls feel light. Everything feels light. Light is the key word with this bike. Now, I'm not going to bang on about the spec and stuff, because you all know that, right? You've seen the videos, you've been to the Triumph website, you know it's 130 horsepower or thereabouts, and it's 414 pounds of weight with a full fuel tank, which is impressively light. It's got the Stylemma monoblocks up front, thick upside down forks, and the Öhlins rear shock, all fully adjustable, rider modes, all that good stuff, cornering traction control and ABS, and I've got Triumph machined bar end mirrors on it. It comes with some nice bar end mirrors as standard, but I just like these a little bit more with the machining on the back and the Triumph logo. I've got some Triumph pallet stand bobbins on it, ready for my pit bull stand, which is on order, and I'll be replacing the turn signals and tail tidy with a broke KLIM LED kit, and TFT protector is on its way as well, and also a quick release tail bag from Triumph. Apart from that, pretty much standard. I'll see how I get on with the noise and stuff once it's running. I've done a few miles on it. I was thinking about putting a slip-on exhaust on it. It was a lot easier on the pre-2023 models because the boxes were separate, and you could just replace the can and put your Jubilee clip on, bolt it up, and you were good to go. But unfortunately this year it's all welded, so you have to basically replace the whole system, which tends to suck a bit. Oh my god, the steering is just telepathic on this thing. It's ridiculously light and easy, and the engine will obviously take a bit of running in, 1,000 miles or so, but it immediately feels zesty and fruity. Let's take a shortcut through this car park. Chance to see the LEDs reflecting in the back of that black truck, and it looks pretty mean with its praying mantis style headlights, which I love it or loathe it thing, but personally I love it. I think they look freaking awesome. I really like the fact they stuck with twin headlights, which really gives them heritage way back to the 80s with the original Speed Triple, but they brought it more up to date, made it more like eyes, and insectoid ones at that. Oh, this road is never busy. What the heck is going on here? Well, those front brakes are sharp. Require a few firm brakes before firm braking manoeuvres before they fully bed in, but they're already feeling good. One nice thing is they've got the Brembo master cylinder as well as the Stylemma brakes, so you're really getting bags of feel, and that's the real key difference. It's like, it's not just monstrous power, but you're really getting that brake modulation, and when you've overcooked it, particularly on a track day and you're kind of trail braking up to the apex, you've really got a lot of feel and feedback as to what that, you know, how much bite you've got on that front tyre and whether it can take it or not. Alright, a roundabout. I feel like I'm back in England. Triumph, you should be at home on a roundabout. Wow, I'm almost kind of like, it's almost like oversteering. I'm so used to a slower steering, bigger venture bike. This thing is kind of steers by think activation, you know. I would say hard to tell until I ride it back to back. I've got a friend, well, actually two friends with a 2022. One is an R, one is an RS with an exhaust upgrade. And I think when this is running, we'll go out one day and all three of us will ride all three bikes back to back, and we'll give a really good feedback. I think that'll make for a good video. But I can say off the top of my head, in terms of differences, I would say that the most notable thing over the R immediately is that the rear shock is better. It's still firm, but it's not a kind of crashy, bumpy firm. It's just a more of a controlled feeling to it, and the more it beds in, you know, get 1,000, 2,000 miles on it, the more I think it's going to feel quite plush on the back. Maybe if you're a light guy, maybe if you're kind of like, you know, 160 pounds or something, it may still feel a bit too firm, but you know, it's fully adjustable, so you can dial some of that out. But it actually feels pretty plush for my weight and height. You know, I'm quite a heavy guy and I'm 6'2". It doesn't feel quite as feels like a good riding position actually. It's not so wrist heavy as something like a Street Fighter V4S, but it's also more prone and sporty than most naked bikes. So you're kind of lent over quite well. I think when you're cruising along 60-70 miles an hour, it's going to feel really, really nice. Not had a chance to get up to those kind of speeds just yet on this inaugural ride. Yeah, rib brake's pretty good actually. That's nice to see. I am somebody who uses rear brake quite often, and I just like the extra stability. With such a short wheelbase, it's not so important. You know, beefy front brakes with big forks really matter, but it's still nice to have just to settle it if it starts getting a bit ripply over some bumps and stuff. One thing that's immediately nice, well, two things really. One is it starts immediately on the go, no key fob problems, which I had a little bit of with my Tiger 1200. I think I'm going to get them to rekey the fob when it goes in for new tyres next week or so. And the other thing is the just the smoothness. It's so smooth. That quick shifter is great. I have no problem finding neutral immediately, and on a brand new bike that's always quite nice, you know. Oh yeah, going down the box is butter as well. It's a brand new box, less than 10 miles on the clock, and it just all those gear changes down were clutchless. Let's go for a clutch here. Very nice. Yeah, the road there is just horrible. It's I don't think the camera will pick it up, but it's horrific road works, really bumpy and horrid. Snip down the side here, and it just rode over that really effortlessly, really smooth, comfortably. I see what people mean about the themes, these styles. What are we on? Style 2, Style 1. Not much change there by looking at it. Okay, interesting. Have to have a little play with the menu and the styles, but people do gripe a little bit about, you know, it's a nice TFT, but it could display some of the information clearer, particularly the RPM. It's digital RPM. It's interesting. Trips, temperature. At least you get a temperature. You don't get that on most bikes nowadays, which is nice to see. A lot of people really hate the digital tacho, but I'm actually quite a fan. I quite like that because it doesn't really change that fast once you get into it. You know, the routes will stay fairly linear. I'd sooner kind of have that than a stupid kind of, you know, exploded pie chart, polarized Gantt thing at the bottom of the screen. But at least I can see clearly what the ambient temperature is, what gear I'm in, what speed I'm on, and what the RPMs are doing. I say I have to play around a little bit with the menus, see which I like. For now I should be concentrating on the road really. it's this particular bike that doesn't have a running in rev sticker on the tank, and I noticed in the owner's manual, the PDF online, that it doesn't mention anything about specific revs. It just sort of says, you know, keep changing gear, you know, don't labour the engine, don't stay at one kind of specific rev limit for too long, go up and down the box a bit. So generally it looks like running in is just kind of ride it normally, just being a little bit tamer than perhaps you'd normally be just during the running in process itself, you know. That does sound pretty nice. That I'd heard the exhaust is a little bit louder this year. I'm not really getting that from initial impressions, but it sounds pretty nice. Not going to give you a headache on a long day's ride. So I might be sticking with the standard exhaust, we'll see. So there we have it, 13 miles only so far, only an average of 19.9 miles per hour. Temperature nice, given it's a 73-degree day and I've been stuck in traffic. Alright, good to go, nice one. I am a happy boy.
Hey you, if you want to become one of the Ride On people, don't forget to subscribe. Ride often, ride carefully, ride on.